What's up, guys? Chuck Burns here in another episode of Truth for Y'all today. I was watching a YouTube video a second ago. I saw a word in the title of one of the videos. Saw that the word was compromise, right? Now, the thing about compromise is, we hear it in politics all the time today. And we hear people say, gotta make a compromise, gotta meet in the middle. We gotta, give a little to get a little. That's not what compromise means. That is not at all what compromise means. Think about compromise in other parts of life. I personally think about the battlefield. I think about, you got your lines, and you get the World War I's a little bit of an early example. You get battlefield lines crossing each other. You got a line you're trying to hold from attacking enemies, and you get overrun at one point. Then you, being in charge of that part of the line, got to call the commander and say something to him. You say, what? My lines have been compromised. They've been weakened. There's a gap. Their enemies pouring through now. And think about compromising other parts of life. You're in a submarine, right? And water starts coming into the hull because it's been compromised. You've compromised the hull. You're in an airplane. The cabin pressure goes down because the cabin has been compromised. Whenever something gets weakened, it becomes compromised. When you compromise something, you make it weak. Only in politics, really, do we use that second definition of compromise, really, it seems, where you meet in the middle. You give a little to get a little. And compromise is never the thing you want, You go to the grocery store, right? And there's another thing I always say, compromise is for the grocery store. You go to the grocery store, you want vanilla, I want chocolate. More likely, I'd want vanilla. But either way, we compromise, right? We get a vanilla this week and chocolate next week, or chocolate this week and vanilla next week. Doesn't matter. But you're not getting what you want, though, right? You're compromising. You're not getting what you know is right, or what you know you want in that case. So compromise is like this. Whenever you compromise, you're not getting what you want. And really, the other definition of compromise is to make weak, to weaken something, to take away strength, to jeopardize it. It loses integrity. Now, in politics, one thing you cannot sacrifice is integrity. That's what's wrong with politics, if you think about it these days, is we have lost our integrity, and our politicians have lost their integrity. And actually, a great deal of people have too. We don't evenly apply our belief system. Watch that video in the Truth series, evenly applying your beliefs. We don't take what we know to be true and evenly apply it. We say, okay, here's okay, but I'm not going to be even with the application of it there, because it doesn't suit my agenda. That's compromising your own beliefs right there. That's weakening them yourself, and not having to be able to do it for you. And that's even worse. So guys, when you hear the word compromise in politics, stop thinking of the grocery store definition of it. Because compromise is only for the grocery store. When you're trading ice cream for ice cream. Because really, that's the only time compromise works. For like a food item, just about really. Because when you compromise vanilla for chocolate, they're both ice cream. You're not really at a major loss because you took the chocolate. You still get an ice cream. It's not your favorite flavor, but it's ice cream. When you have truth, though, and you have lies, you have right or wrong, you have them, you're holding them up there, how can you compromise truth for a lie? Can you do that? No. They're not both ice cream. They're not interchangeable. They're not something where it's just a difference of flavor. You're talking about reality and fiction. And when you have reality and fiction, you can't trade those two things for each other because they are not interchangeable. Truth, to be objective, must be kept just truth. If you take lies and you introduce to truth, what do? You compromise it. You make it weak. You make your argument unsound, because it's not a thoroughly applied, ideal anymore. It's this thing that you picked and chose. You've put in a box that you're comfortable with. You haven't taken it and treated it like what it is, and what it should be treated as. So, guys, when you hear the word compromise in politics, ask yourself, is what they're asking me to trade for this for that? Is this even to that? Are they interchangeable? Generally, in politics, the answer is no. It's in just about everything. So, compromise is for the grocery store. But in politics, think of the battlefield. Our lines are compromised, sir. We are being overrun. You've let in the enemy. You've let lies into our truth. That